Howdy, folks. I would imagine before we even get 30 seconds in, some of you are going to unfollow me because I am going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to blow smoke up your skirt. And a lot of you, and I say this lovingly, not trying to be ugly, but a lot of you live your life based on false narratives and fooling yourself. And that will never get you never get you anywhere. It never has and it never will. So this morning, on my way to walk my dog, I see these two women. They have their workout gear on and they have their dog and they're on their leash and they're cruising down the road. And these women are the same women that you see. They may even be you. They are the people that you work with. They're the people that you know. They're your relatives. They're your friends. Again, it might even be you. But they are doing exactly the same thing they've been doing for years, wondering why nothing changes while saying, I've tried everything. They eat the same Subway lunch, half of tuna because it's healthy, baked Lay's, and a Diet Coke, and then they go during lunch or after work, they get on the cardio machine and do 15 hours of cardio a day, and or they're standing in the corner in the women's section of the gym lifting these 2-pound pink weights for 70 reps, expecting a different result. And they're doing the same thing they've always done. It just looks different. Guys, those actions will get you nowhere. Nowhere. What do I even mean by all of this? The one thing that's common among most women, not all, most women, is they want to lose weight. Some have a little bit to lose in their opinion. Some have a lot to lose in their opinion. Both are true. But what do? They do exactly the things that I just described to you while expecting a different result, saying that they've done everything. What they're addressing is the weight gain, which is what? It's a downstream problem. Meanwhile, nobody is asking, nor are they addressing the upstream problem. What's the upstream problem and why is it there? The upstream problem is their hormones aren't balanced, their thyroid is out of whack, their sleep is trashed, their stress is through the roof, and they have probably the biggest one, they have zero muscle. Guys, it has been proven over and over and over again that the single most contributory factor to longevity, and guys, longevity just isn't how long you live. It's how long you live healthy, which is actually more precisely defined as health span, not lifespan, but health span, how long you live healthy without disease and infirmary. So they're doing all of these things, addressing the downstream problem, which is weight loss. And nobody's asking what's happening up here. The hormones, the thyroid, the sleep, the stress, the lack of muscle. And I don't know if I finished my thought, but muscle is the single most contributory predictive factor into how long you're going to live and live healthy. For men and women, muscle. But meanwhile, you're eating crap food, you're going to the gym, check. You're eating a, air quotes, healthy lunch, check. You're buying healthy canned vegetables, check. Organic, whatever. Guys, none of this is the problem. None of this. It contributes to the problem, but you're not addressing the stuff that's really going to move the needle. So you're It's like you're doing all this stuff and you're rowing with one oar, going in a circle, wondering why you're not losing weight. So then you start searching for GLP videos, thinking that's going to solve your downstream problem, which it helps you lose weight, but it doesn't solve the problem. It's like putting this giant Band-Aid on things. I've said it before. I just said it now, but I've also said it in other videos. Muscle is a non-negotiable for fat loss and for longevity, full stop. But many of you, and I'm not trying to be ugly. I'm trying to be honest with you. If I'm going to blow smoke up your skirt, yeah, it's going to feel good for a minute, but it doesn't serve you. It doesn't help you be better, live longer, be more healthy. Why would I do that? 99% of the people on social media are doing just that. I'm not here for that. I'm here to tell you the truth lovingly, although it might be, in your opinion, harsh, but it's the truth. I am not here to blow smoke up your skirt or sell you a program that's not going to work, that you've had before, that you've tried a million times, whether that be keto or intermittent fasting or a pill or a GLP or a hypnosis or whatever you're trying. That's not addressing the upstream problem. And I am not saying that you get all of these things in check and that your weight loss is going to be easy. I'm not saying that at all. But I am saying these things that you're doing, I am not here to say, at a girl or at a guy, at least you're doing something. No. Because you're wasting your time, your energy, your biological energy in the form of mitochondria when you could be redirecting that to something that's actually going to move the needle and make you look better, feel better, live longer, have better blood work, be able to think better, implement your critical thinking skills so you don't need people like me as much. To reiterate, I am not here to blow smoke up your skirt and tell you that you're doing great when you're not. I'm here to deepen your critical thinking skills and to show you there might be a different way to do something that could serve you better. Think of what you're doing, and I just said it a second ago. Think of it as let me see what time I've got here. Think of what you're doing as being in a boat with one oar and you're rowing. And if you've ever rowed, even recreationally, like on a Sunday afternoon, you rent a boat and you row, and the person opposite you and the front to the right and you're in the back on the left, what happens when you both row on the same side? You go in a circle. This is what you're doing. Guys, there is always a better way to do things. Go to the Decode Room. There's a free link in my bio, and we can talk about all of this and get to the root of what's going on. Also, guys, please adopt, don't shop. There are thousands and thousands of dogs that need your love, your care, your support, and your patience. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful.